We're gonna hop on in with the next game right now. I think we just heard in the background here.
Oh. Okay, well,
starting right now, I guess.
I believe at one point, Hops and Active are going to join as well at some point in time. So we waiting for that. But either way,
yes.
Coliseum, game number 1. This is going to be exciting. Rock is going to be on the map. Sniper's going to be on the map. I believe it's going to be first to 3 caps, going to take the win. Throw 12 minutes on the clock and Swish, show me what you got.
It's coming in hot here, getting the perimeter on the pyramid, getting someone to drop down. That was a great first pick here on Dragon, and he's watching his lane. He thought he got the kill, but thankfully his teammate there, Miss Audie's got the cross angle. I don't know, he knows that this player spawned in the cave. It's kind of unlucky, but it's gonna work out for Swish and team again, as he's just living here. He needs to back up here. Want to see him live with this sniper and make sure he's being diligent on not giving them any ammo. But with that said, Exodo comes in with the rockets and denies that. Both weapons gonna come in blue team's hands now.
Still on board here with Manny, a.k.a. Exodo. I was actually going to get the flank over towards Red Cave. Already gets the initial kill on Swish. Going to elect to stay alive, but his flag is actually on the move. Not going to happen. Miss Audi getting taken out, and he still has a rocket in his back pocket.
Needs to be careful here as he's coming in by himself. He doesn't have any teammates on the perimeters, but he is able to take one out for the killing spree with the nade. That rocket unfortunately missed, but the nade definitely made up for it. And the flag's been returned. It's just kind of waiting here. We're going to see Miss Audie. I like this play, going into the back of the base to make sure she can get the defense. Worried about that elbow lane, but choosing to leave it open here as the rest of the team looks like Swishball is all opting to play snipe side, and Miss Audie is going to check the elbow lane flank. I like this play because elbow is so strong, and there you have it. She knew to check that. Unfortunately, does get taken down. We'll see if red team can do anything as 3 go down though.
Miss Audi, the 22-year-old out of Northern Kentucky, actually grew up. She was the baby sister of 3 elder brothers, so you know she's been used to getting a lot of jazz from her brothers, maybe get into a little bit of fights. That's why she's tough as nails. I watched her stream plenty of times. She has a temper. That's probably, you know, the household she grew up in. You had to be tough.
And she's so dang talented at this game as well. So I mean, literally every player here, all 8 members here, these players all grind. They're all really talented. So it's going to be a treat really when a sniper comes in the hands of anyone. We're going to be able to see a lot of plays. With that said, we're a few minutes into the match and nothing has happened really. We've seen blue team controlling the rockets and the sniper at one point, and now JK with rockets again. I believe he had sniper earlier. And Exo with the rockets. We're going to see if he can open up the map here for his team as he's helping secure slays. Some trades coming in. I like this push in. He might be able to pull it towards the elbow. That's where his teammates are currently blocking it. If he can do it fast enough, he'll not take damage from the cave spawns. This is looking good. And look at this route above, just juking them out. As they're going to be maybe expecting a bottom route. He does get taken down though. Let's see if they can get this in.
9 minutes, 8 seconds on the clock, and we're still tied up. We're still tied up at 0 apiece right now. And 3 down goes Swishball. So now the question is, can Bababooey finish off this cap? It's right there. JK, get your butt in there. He capped the flag. 1-0 lead in favor of Bababooey. But now let's see if they can play the defense, get the slays, and maybe run this flag in, because it's at the 50% portion of the map here last. Can they get the slays?
Yeah, I'm a fan of this too. They wasted no time, Tony. They pulled the flag, and JK, very intelligent play, in my opinion, of him to play the silvers here and not bring himself into the snipe side by himself completely alone, especially because the flag is on the elbow side, so he's just doing the most of his rotations. His flag is being run in. JK, awesome rotations to leave snipe side, get to the elbow, help his team, and bring that flag in for a 2-0 lead. It was just 0-0 for like 3 minutes, Tony, and now just like that, in about literally 90 seconds, we saw 2 caps come in, I believe.
My gosh, JK whiffing a few shots, but steadying it back up and winning a big pivotal battle against Divine Damsel. We have a 2-0 lead still in favor of Bababooey, as JK now going to play ultra aggressive towards Red Cave, dodging nades, putting in shots. His teammates are falling though, and that's 3 down from Bababooey. But luckily, last, he died on the opponent's side of the map. So that, you know, it's not the end of the world. Opponents still have to come up and get the flag, but just as I say that flag is on the move.
And they are not wasting any time. Swishball here bringing in the first cap. Miss Adi almost getting the double right there lined up, but she wastes the last bullet, so it's all good. There's no ammo to be spared for the opposite team to do anything with. Rockets coming in here. I like this play from JK. He saw the rocket and he opted to stabilize just to delay a little bit of time, and that rocket was wasted. Now he's got one left in his pocket. That was so huge from JK.
Still has one rocket in the back pocket left, as you said before. He's going to actually hit the long-range shot, taking out Miss Audi. I have an innie, but clearly she has an Audi. Rockets go down. JK takes him out. That flag is on the move. Takes out the player, red elbow. He still has some health left. How is JK still alive? That 10 sensitivity is insane.
I'm literally... I don't even know what to say. JK's slaves have just been so good. Look at that confidence. We're not going to let JK do everything. I want to get a cap as well, his teammate says. Oh my goodness. Great that we caught that on the stream, because that was a wild way to end it.
That is the most troll thing I've ever seen. I absolutely insane. A great plays across the board from JK, and even Goldstar as well. I guess hitting the betrayal on his teammate to steal away that flag cap. Also, some great things I saw earlier were active and Hops. These two are our initial cats that kind of started things off, and they were absolutely insane. They were so insane. I want to bring them back on the broadcast. Callus, I thank you so much, and I'm sure we're going to bring you back on for the grand finals. But you know what? Hops and Active have been just kind of waiting in the sidelines. Let's get them back for one or two more series. Do I have any of you guys here, or am I just calling stuff out?
I am here, we're here, well and present, raring to go.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much, Tony, for having us back on. It was such a pleasure being able to watch the amazing production coming out of Lewis this entire time, and team just doing a great job. Watching them in the background, how much work they're doing. So good. But thank you for getting us on, Tony.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. It's so good to be back. And Tony, your casting, I mean, what can we say? You are absolutely on fire. It's been a pleasure to watch you.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of fresh here. I spent the first like 6 hours of the tournament at work, just chilling, warming up. What really impressed me, I'm not just blowing gas. Active, I'm a big fan of you. We worked together before. We're gonna work together again. We're gonna make some great things happen. Hops, I've never actually seen you cast before, and man, did you impress me, man. You put on a show. The analytics were on point. It was incredible to watch you guys do your thing. But how did you guys like that game right there? That was only game number 1, mind you. How did y'all like that?
What a game 1, though. Unbelievable performance from both sides. And I mean, what more can we say? These guys have earned, guys and girls, I must say, have earned their place in this, earned their position here. They are firing on all cylinders. They're, not taking any slack whatsoever. The communications are on point, rotations are on point. But a 3-1 victory. What can we say? They're coming out absolutely swinging, and it's going to be interesting to see whether the side can bounce back and bring back themselves into game 2.
Yeah, I mean, they were so on fire there at the end. There was actually a team kill going on because the triggers are hot, man. They're ready to keep going. They're ready to keep the games going. We're going to hop into a game number 2 here. Take it away, Tony.
Game number 2 is going to be on Plaza, and it is game number 2. So we always have a game 2 Slayer and a game 5 Slayer if necessary. So it's going to be first to take 50 kills, 12 minutes on the clock here. There's going to be a power-up at the middle of the map. We're going to see a sniper rifle as well. The team that controls the powers and the power weapons are usually the team that wins. JK already started things off hot, 2-1 lead in favor of Bababooey.
Oh, that Bababooey side. I mean, on this map, the OS control is so pivotal. It allows you to really open up the map for this side. You never want to be stuck in that yard spawn, because if you are, it's so easy to collapse on you completely. And Bababooey doing such a good job of already getting the kills on the board, getting Swishball off onto rotation, and just collapsing again. And you see Dragon already getting a kill, Exodia getting a kill, and that's a fresh 4 dead already, and forcing Swishball to come off respawn. Swishball really need to stay alive off spawn, otherwise Bababooey is just going to run away with this game.
I absolutely love to see it. Oh, the pressure right off spawn, doing an incredible job. It's already 9-3. We're only 1 minute into this game, and Bababooey telling why they're one of the best teams to play in this tournament right now. I've seen Dragon go off. I've seen Gold Star BR go off. Everyone on this team has gone off. It had a moment in this tournament where they've popped off, and that's what you need to have. You need to have your teammates take the moments that they need to take in order to pop off, as we're at 11-6 right now on the scoreline.
And it's, as you said, 12-7 lead now in favor of Bababooey. And I will say, I love how efficient Swishball plays. I'm sure you guys saw that earlier in the tournament. But what worries me right now is that I don't know if they have the pure firepower to compete in a Slayer against Bababooey. Now, even if they lose this game too, they can take 2 objectives in a row. If we're going to go to game 5, it's going to go right back to a Slayer. Hops, tell me, you've been watching this squad all tournament. Tell me if you agree or not.
Yeah, I think Swishball kind of have almost a bit of advantage in terms of their experience. We were talking about Crossfade earlier. That man, he's such a wealth of experience of competing, so he will be able to understand of how to slow down these Slayer games in order to gain a bit more control of the map. Bababooey will be wanting to keep that pace up, keep that pressure up in order to claim that victory. It's going to be really down to the tempo of each game. And going into a game 5, you're going to be put under pressure masses, you know, especially being a Slayer. And we see Miss Audi right now doing a fantastic job of getting control of that OS, opening up some space for her team. But immediately you see that OS being burnt. Game 5 Slayers are always huge amounts of pressure. It's going to come down to experience and that kind of calm, content, almost zen mode that you go into when you're competing at such a high level.
Absolutely. I mean, Swishball are no slouches. I look at this game already. We had a really big gap in the beginning of the game, but it's already 19-17 now. Swishball taking the first lead right now as they have them trapped in the yard. So this is, I mean, they're doing a good job of pressuring them off spawn. And again, you're not able to you can't collapse on yourself when oh, the nice snipe comes out, the no scope, not able to finish it off, unfortunately. But you can't get down on yourself when you're down. And of course, you see that out of Swishball. They weren't down on themselves. They're able to tie this game up and now again take the lead by 1. So they're just doing a good job of showing why they're supposed to be here and just playing phenomenal Halo. Switch 5 has a sniper in hand. You do not want to see that as he gets the 2 shots and he gets both of them cleaned up, looking for more. He's very hungry. They're taking a 4-kill lead here, Tony.
Sniper rifle still in the hands of Swishball right now, and he still has about 5 shots left and 8 minutes and 27 seconds on the clock, and we're just approaching the halfway point of this game. Luckily, there's a whole lot of time on the board here, so anything can happen. But I questioned Swishball before. How dare I? Because not only are they competing right now in this Slayer, but they actually have a 6-kill lead, and the map control looks insane. Crossfade drops back-to-back kills right there. That's going to be a double in favor of him. 8 minutes and 5 seconds on the clock. They know the overshield's coming up. Swish is already starting to rotate over toward that top glass side of things. Hops, what do you? I know you're liking this, Hops. Hops,
I'm loving these rotations that I'm seeing out of Swishball. They know that Bababooey is going to want to apply that pressure, and they're just saying, okay, yeah, fine, come. We're just going to out-rotate you and pick you off 1 by 1. This next OS is actually going to be pivotal. We're around this halfway marker in this game, and this OS can kind of almost turn the tables. Where's the momentum going to lie heading into the final stages of these kills? And we see actually Bababooey becoming trapped in yard, doing exactly what I've just said. Swishball out-rotating them, forcing them to become trapped in yard, and now they just have an opportunity to collapse and clean up these kills. Great show from Swishball in controlling the tempo of the game.
Yeah, and I'm just going to target Swish 5s here. He's playing so well. As you see, another kill and a killing spree. Goes for the second one, but not going to happen as Dragon ends up shutting him down. But Dragon, another good player in this game. I mean, they're all playing phenomenal. I keep saying that, but there's some pivotal players that make things happen, and Dragon is one of those players. There's still almost an 8-kill lead here, but Divine Zamzel not going to let that happen. She's going to push in, try to get a couple shots on the player inside of Plaza here. And, I mean, just staying alive, doing a good job of staying alive inside a yard, and just putting the shots in, and there's her teammate Butter pushing in there. He ends up going down, but she's gonna try to get some more shots and ends up getting taken down as well. 34-29 right now.
6 minutes and 33 seconds on the clock as Jared wins another pivotal battle against Miss Audi, bringing the game back within striking distance. They're going to clean up this play over towards Yard BR. Only 4 kills, so 1 good round of slays, and Bababooey come back in the game, which it will be dreadful if they throw it away after all the control that they had, Hops.
I know, it would be really dreadful. However, this is what I feel like Swishball really is going to thrive on. Understanding the tempo of the game. I've mentioned it a few times now, but Bababooey, they're looking really dangerous right now. They are down. You never back a bear or a lion or any dangerous creature into a corner because they're going to come out absolutely swinging. This is exactly what Bababooey are doing right now. I mean, look at Jay Cozy, for example. He's going out and challenging, and he's pushing the side of Swishball back, and it's allowed him to come away with Sniper and OS, and now map control. Just the aggression and the confidence that Bababooey has in their shot and their teammates is just flipped the game on its head. Yes, they're down 4 kills, but the map control is going in the side of Bababooey, and you know, that's not what Swishball want.
Yeah, Bababooey just got that OS. It's 40-43 right now. They've got that player trapped. Divine Damsel going to get taken out 41-43. We've got a very close game here. JK sees the sniper. He wants it. He wants blood. He's going to push right now into the space. He sees a player there playing patiently, goes for the shot. Not going to hit that one. So he's going to end up staying alive. I like him going here, getting a different angle. They're down by 3 kills. You see the pace of the game is slowing down. Sees a player down bottom. He hits that shot. Gets some weak for his teammate. Again, going to stay alive here. You see the push from Miss Audie, though. That was so confident. She's going to take a player out. Almost gets the second player as well. This is a 1-kill game, Tony.
3 down for Swishballs. I don't know what's going on here. Bababooey started off with a big lead and all control. Somehow Swishballs was able to eat away until they had clawed their way back into it. And now Bababooey is looking great. And they have 5 shots left in the sniper rifle. Jared needs to find somebody, but not. Hey, Gold Star takes out his former teammate Swish. That's going to be good. Manny goes right at his former teammate Miss Audi. He's going to go down. 4 minutes, 18 seconds on the clock here at Hops. You know it's going to be quite exciting.
Yeah, it's going to be incredibly exciting. I mean, Bababooey doing such a brilliant job of getting back into this game. Swishball have kind of just lost complete momentum. After that, a really aggressive and confident push coming out of Bababooey, pushing Swishball back into that bottom glass area has caused this game to be incredibly close. If it wasn't for that, Swishball could still have a 5-kill lead and may have ended the game. But right now, 48-47, Dragon actually gets taken out with a snipe. But that's game over. Bababooey have taken it 50-49.
What an incredible game. They're able to close the game out. Lots of snipes coming out. I mean, just it's such an incredible ending to watch. I mean, these teams are so evenly matched. I mean, you didn't see it in that first game, but you definitely saw it in the Slayer. And of course, Bababooey. You will love to say that word. You absolutely love to say it. They're coming out on top here with the game number 2. Just really good. Really good job by both teams.
My gosh, that was an incredible to watch. Swish 5 with sniper in hands. Let's see what you got from me as he takes out Gold Star. Beautiful shot, even body that player. I love the replays. Let me tell you, the production that LVT puts on. Like, hey, let me tell you something. LVT didn't invent the whole producing, but it's on a whole nother level, and he's definitely setting the standard here. So make sure you guys smash that follow button over here on the Twitch. Go on to the Twitter, because I promise you, you're going to want to see all things that we produce here. Nighty, Alex, Taylor, and Louis V are your leaders at LVT, and I mean, it takes a whole entire team. I'll throw myself in there, because I'm always in the meetings. I put in the work, I swear.
I mean, what an incredible production this has been. I mean, yeah, they didn't invent it, but they're redefining it. You know, without Louis and this whole production team, Halo, Halo's been struggling recently, but these sort of events, we talked about it earlier, me and Active, these sort of events are revitalizing the community and bringing it back to life ahead of Halo Infinite. And we're heading into the next game, which I believe is Eden Oddball. I may be mistaken. It is Eden Oddball, but this is going to be a really defining match. Bababooey obviously winning that Slayer game. Oddball and Eden is all about those slays. If you can benefit off of getting the head in the stage, you do never want to go down first here. But what a brilliant read from EXO. Swish has done this all tournament long. That flying out, spring jumping to enable him to get into that mid-cat ramp. He's read it like a book. Swishball, Bababooey come away with the OS, and that's such a huge victory for them.
Yeah, I was just going to mention that, the fact that they got the OS there, and now they're climbing seconds. 13 seconds on the board already for them. They've got control of the ball, they've got control of the base, and now they're just cleaning up kills. Beautiful shots here, going to clean up crossfade there, and I'm looking to see who gets this next OS. It's going to play a really important part in breaking any setup that's here, but JK just completely aggressive there. Going to take out that player completely. He just still holds sniper, almost gets the no scope, but the perfect coming out from crossfade, and this Swishball team is pushing very aggressively, but Bababooey's doing a great job of stopping it.
24-0 lead in favor of Bababooey right now. JK putting some good shots on which one's bottom red, but he's going to get taken out thanks to Miss Audi. Gold Star BR baiting this ball, staying alive, going to try to go for the slay, but he gets melted. Divine Dam's going to get awarded the double kill for that one, and ball is now going to go in favor of Swishball.
I mean, Swish getting control of this ball is a dangerous moment. It is only early stages of the game, but in Audible, you can really run away with it, especially if your rotations are on point. I mean, you saw how good the rotations from Bababooey were in that previous game. But the ball is lying down in the center of the map. Right now, it's kill focus. Get those kills, get those slays. Enable yourself to get control of the ball. Take it to one of the bases. You want to have an easy play ball. We saw earlier, I think it was Kingdom, not getting those plays, and that really cost them, ended up losing the series because of it. And you have to get those play balls if you want to do anything with it. But the tempo seems to have been calming down just a bit of an outside battle. But Goldstar definitely pushing on to Miss Aldi here and getting that nice clear, almost cementing an opportunity to push out. But Divine Jams does trade that out really, really well.
Absolutely. So we have another OS coming up here very shortly, if it's not already up. I mean, the ball is still down bottom. With the ball being down bottom there, it's so difficult to get any sort of setup. You have to slay really hard, as you see them doing. Now they're starting to get some ball time, 30-0. I mean, Swish's team not getting any ball time right now. Bababooey's doing a great job there. Nice little trade. Tries to get the trade. Does actually get the trade. And again, now they're still getting ball time. 42 seconds and counting, and man, I have not seen that weapon in a long time. Bababooey up in this series, 2-0 right now. We're gonna have to look to see if Swishball can come back in this game and potentially give us a game 4.
A game 4 would be absolutely fantastic. And in the description of Oddball, of how you win it, is either you hit those 150 points or it becomes mathematically impossible for the opposition to overtake your point stack. And right now, what Bababooey are doing is kind of just saying, oh, Swishball, go fly at the ball as much as you like, but you're not going to get any time because we're just going to outslay you. Hypothetically, they could sit at these 50 points for the rest of the game, and leave like 49 seconds left on the clock, and you won't be able to win. But what a shot from Goldstar onto Divine Damsel. You know, Divine Damsel over peaking maybe just a little bit. Goldstar is absolutely on fire with these snipes.
And again, the 60 seconds to 0 right now. Bababooey's doing such a good job. I like this hold here. You're going to be able to play bottom center if you get in trouble, as you can see, trying to toss the ball, and you're going to see it's going to be a play ball there, so incoming in a couple seconds. The next OS is going to be very important. It comes up at about 7:45, I believe. EXO in a 1v1 has to win that. He does. Beautiful, perfect there by EXO. And again, Goldstar BR going to take control of this tower here. Just staying alive, and the ball is not in anyone's hands right now. Actually, Bababooey just picked it up again, and they have him spawning at red. Great shots again by Goldstar. Going to take out that player. Knows as another one was looking for him, but looks away just in time to miss him. The OS is now up. This is going to be an important OS, Tony.
This is the 2-0 series lead in favor of Bababooey with 85-0 lead in favor of them. So it's looking like, you know, the control has been all Bababooey, but the series score does not tell you how close this series has been. Game 1 was a nail biter. Game 2 went down 50-49, another nail biter, but it looks like Swishball may not be as good a ball as they thought they were, because it's about to be a 100-0 lead in favor of Bababooey. Luckily, Miss Audi tries to get away with the ball. Not gonna happen. Hops, I don't know what to say. Bababooey putting on an absolute clinic on how to play ball.
Yeah, it's an absolute masterclass from Bababooey, and my biggest concern from Swishball and the way they're playing this is, if you look at the positioning and the placement of all the players on Swishball, none of them have this high ground advantage. I haven't seen any of them on Catwalk, nor have I seen any of them on Nest. And you cannot play any FPS if you have the low ground. You're not going to win. And finally, we see a little bit of Catwalk presence, but that's going to be shut down immediately by Bababooey. And that is actually what's paying the dividends. You cannot fly at the oddball on the ground floor. You have to drop down from that catwalk, drop down from that nest, because Bababooey is running away with it because they're controlling these upper echelons of the maps. And right now, Swishball is almost entering panic mode. They realize their lives are on the line in this tournament right now. They have to start slaying. They have to get these power positions. So Bababooey, they're running away with this game. It's unlike we've seen how good Swishball have been throughout the tournament, but Bababooey, they have an answer to everything that Swishball is throwing at them.
Yeah, definitely. Snipe's about to come up. I mean, bar a miracle, I mean, I think we're going to see a 3-0 out of Bababooey here, but that sniper open to anyone that wants to pick it up. Of course, beautiful Betty, and it looks like Swishball is actually going to pick that up. So, of course, I like to see a close game, so I'm hoping that maybe they can take it, you know, a couple points here at least. They're at 10 seconds to 114. The new OS, unfortunately, though, going to be in the hands of Bababooey as they take that, but Miss Audie with a sniper, so maybe we can see what she can do here as she goes for the shot. Not going to hit it, unfortunately. Just got to stay alive now. She's getting pinched by 2 players. They know she has a power weapon, so they're going to go after her and just doing her best to stay alive, pushing the tower. But yeah, I 100% agree with you, Hops. Like getting high ground so important in every FPS you play, and it definitely doesn't look like Swishball is doing that.
Miss Audie with the sniper rifle still in hands. Gonna be controlling this red light side. I think gonna rotate over towards red side. You saw her nade herself before a little. It's because she shoots better when she's on her back foot. I mean, obviously, that's a 114-15 lead in favor of Bababooey right now. We're gonna find out if they can close things out right here, right now, in dominant fashion with JK and that Hydra dropping the killing spree.
I mean, it's quite a scary moment because theoretically they only really have a minute and a half left to really get points on the board. Because of how Oddball and the point system works, they need to start getting points on the board now because, you know, if it hits 1 minute remaining, it's mathematically impossible for Swishball to catch up. So Swish now needs to play as if it's the last minute of the game because they've let Bababooey get all this time, 114 to 21 points. They have a minute and a half, 2 minutes left to grab the ball. 2 to 3 minutes left to grab the ball, otherwise it's game over. And we see finally Miss Audie actually getting some ball presence. It'll be interesting to see whether Swishball can get a setup, but oddball spawns are really frustrating. If Bababooey push across fast enough, it's going to force Swishball to spawn over in that blue base, and that means, and we've just seen it now, it's forcing Miss Audie to play the ball, and it's a complete reset now. Bababooey are going to have control of the map as Swishball went a couple of players down, and they're on the back foot once again. It seems like Swishball kind of have never got off the ground during this game.
Yeah, I mean, you saw the rotation there out of Miss Audie, though. That was, I mean, if they can do that rotation a couple more times, they were able to get a lot of slays there in that play. But if they can do that rotation a couple more times, that would be good. As we have 2 dead right now for Swishball. Bababooey in the driver's seat right now. Going to try to take control of this ball. They got a little bit of a spawn behind him. Dragon going for the challenge. Oh my goodness, the perfect onto Miss Audie. What a great play. That's going to be opening up a little bit as they spawn at tower. Dragon just playing phenomenal Halo this entire tournament. Every game we watch him, he plays so well. Gets another kill there with the last shot. The ball is down, but like you said, they don't have a lot of time to work with, Tony.
It's going to be tough. I mean, as right now, they need to play near perfect Halo, but luckily, you know, the tournament life's on the line here. Divine Damsel, Swish, and even Crossfade have been at this moment before. And even Miss Audie also in some of the co-ed tournaments. They've all been in this scenario before. It's go big or go home. If you lose this, you're going home a little bit earlier than expected. However, if you muster up whatever's inside of you, pull off a win, and ride that momentum into a second win and force a Game 5, anything can happen. Swishball, I need you to play your namesake, play absolute lights out, get the slays, put good points on the board here, and make a series out of this.
Yeah, definitely. I want to see that. I want to see a Game 5. I don't want this series to end. It's been so impressive from both sides throughout this whole tournament. And Swish actually lose out to Dragon. Dragon has been absolutely lights out, and Crossfade with the triple kill, completely opening the map up for Swishball. And now they really have to capitalize on it. They have to be set up. But as I say that, Dragon kills Divine Damsel with the ball. It's what, 120 seconds remaining? Well, just under 120 seconds remaining for this game, and it's becoming to the point where actually it is mathematically impossible. If Bababooey hit 167 points, which is obviously possible, but it's ending to the point where it is going to be mathematically impossible for the side of Swishball to win, and it's heading into the final couple of seconds, and it looks like it is just game over.
Wow. What a great game by Bababooey. Like Tony said in his previous statement, the series score does not define this series. I mean, they were really close in that Slayer game. This series was close. It's just that last game, obviously, way in the Bababooey way in the lead. But let's take a look at this stat sheet, Tony.
I'm at 22.0 KDA coming out of UEG Dragon, aka Jared. 34 kills, only dying 15 times. On the side of things, you have some good stats across the board, but man, that just jumps out to me. JK dropping 23 kills, not bad. Also putting up 48 seconds worth of ball time, very good in my opinion. Miss Audi, 25 points of ball time, 12 kills, 12 assists. Divine Damsel putting up 26 on the board, but sadly it was in a losing effort for this red team squad. And I promise you, I mean, they're not going to hang their hats low about. They're going to be guaranteed into going into the Pro Series in the $5,000 event next week, where they have the chance to play and qualify for the 10K. So I promise you guys, don't hang your hats low. You know, as Winston Churchill once said, success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue. That
is a beautiful quote, and beautiful. definitely applies huge dividends to this side. They played their absolute hearts out, but I'm sorry, when Dragon is playing that lights out, 34 kills. I mean, you're spending more of the game in respawn than you are actually playing the game. He really did play lights out, but huge props to both sides. Really close series, and it could have gone either way. This could have been completely different. We could be heading into a game 4, game 5 right now. You never know, but definitely a worthwhile win for the side of Bababooey, who, you know, they're going to go face a team which is fairly daunting in Hearts of Cards. I mean, that's quite a scary prospect, but still, what a series we've just witnessed.
Yeah, I mean, talking about that, I kind of want to touch on that a little bit. When you're a team that, is in the losers bracket finals, which we're about to watch, by the way, you have to wait. You sit there and you wait the whole time. And you know what? You can play the matchmaking, you can warm up, or you can keep warm, that is. But when you're playing a game that's on fire, like Bababooey is, it's going to be very difficult. Of course, Heart of the Cards has some great players on that team. I mean, Spartan, just a great team in general. But I mean, is Bababooey going to be able to contend? Even with coming off of a great series like this one.
It's going to be really close.
I promise you, I mean, this tournament has been absolutely insane. I've been watching it since 1 p.m. Eastern, and I've seen incredible gameplay across the board. But finally, we're down here in our final 3, and normally top 3 get paid out. Normally, but to my knowledge, I believe this is a 60-40 split in favor of first and second place. To my knowledge, third place does not get paid out. But if you guys want to, about big payouts, because these tournaments are nice. Now, you could play a whole we're now here going about 9 hours and play for your chance for $1,000 in the open, or maybe you can make a name for yourself. End up on a show match, end up on a Money Tuesday, where you actually see yourself playing for $1,000. One match, no tournament, one match, maybe an hour worth of your game time, and you're playing for $1,000. So I promise you guys, if you haven't seen it, I don't know, you must be hiding under a rock, but make sure you guys are here in a couple more days. Bound and Renegade going up against Boo Boo Doo and Saiyan is your main event. And mind you, which I don't want to call this an undercard, because
how could you call that an undercard?
we're talking Drunken Soul Snipe going up against Frosty and Vemzy. Are you kidding me? $1,000 for your main event. One match, winner takes all. I'm ready for this, Hobbs. I promise you, I'm ready.
If you aren't there watching it, you've wasted your Tuesday evening. You have to be there. Bound, questionably the best player in Halo 5 right now, and Renegade, one of the greatest players of Halo 5, versus Boo Boo Doo Boo. Also, I mean, this is everybody here the top players in Halo 5. You cannot miss this. And 2-on-2s, me and Active were talking about this. It is really different to a 4v4 game type, and
Absolutely.
it allows for you this individual play. You really get to see how good these guys' mechanics are, and it is going to be so exciting. $1,000 on the line. I mean, what more do you want, really?
I mean,
And actually, Active.
Yeah.
I got something for you too, because I mean that's some Halo 5 action. Which, by the way, you've been cast Halo 5 for your first time. You've done absolutely fantastic.
Thank you,
but
sir.
I got a little something for you too. Okay. Well, I got a little video. I'm gonna show the video. Throw up the Forge Hub video, Louis. Louis, throw it on the board here, because Active needs to see this.
Let's see it.
Hey everyone, my name is Mr. Snow, and as a member of the leadership here at LVT and a part of Forge Hub, I am excited to announce our first collaboration in hosting a Halo 3 4v4 double elimination tournament on Saturday, March 14th, along with a Twitch broadcast for coverage. Now, in case you weren't aware, last year Forge Hub held a map making contest called Forge the Fight. More than 50 content creators entered their maps, which were judged, and finalists were eventually chosen. On the 13th, you will be playing for your share of the prizes on those maps. We've named this tournament Forge the Fight, Wage a War, to pay homage to the creative and talented content creators that tirelessly strengthen the bones of Halo, and the skilled and supportive players that breathe life into it. I encourage everybody to sign up and play and tune into the show as we get to know more of our map makers and our players in an afternoon of really good fun and competition. Make sure, if you're not already, following LVT Productions on Twitter at LVT Productions, and of course Forge Hub at Forge Hub if you're unaware as well. They're doing some amazing things as well. They've always done things for the Halo community, and that's where you'll be able to find the sign-up sheet, and you can learn more about how to sign up for this tournament. Can't wait to see you all there. Thanks so much, guys. Back to you.